I have tried. Oh! That's a hate crime.
I know that you like to hot air balloon, right?
I do.
That's a passion of yours?
Yeah, that was a thing I did when I was younger, yeah.
That's something you should do on a date for gay guys.
Wouldn't it be great?
Yeah,
that way they can't leave.
Absolutely. What is your best? Like, what's the best costume you ever made?
Well, this year I went as a llama assassin. And head to toe made my costume from scratch. 1 year I was a Venus flytrap.
Didn't you have a head in your...
I did. I was a guillotine. I was a guillotine as well this year. So I made a guillotine costume. There's lots of good ones that I've made.
Well, okay. Does anyone stand out as being a little eccentric on that tour?
Well, one that does stand out was there was a little girl, very, very pretty little girl who came up and spoke dolphin to me.
Dolphin?
Yes, she spoke in dolphin, but I didn't know what she was saying. But I think she was disappointed that I didn't speak dolphin as well.
She came up to you and she just started making dolphin noises at you? Can you give us an example of
well,
what...
I'm not a pro, but it was something like...
How do you know she wasn't choking to death?
Oh. Could you imagine?
She might have been in terrible trouble.
And I was just the ass who thought she was speaking in dolphin? Oh, God. Oh, do you currently have or have you ever had any nicknames?
No.
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 That's what she thinks. Watch Glee, because at least I'm on.
Got to get you into my life.
For coming on the show.
I have to apologize to you.
Okay, what happened?
I just broke a lamp in your dressing room.
You're joking.
I did. I was saying hi to Molly, and I thought I was going back on what I thought was the chair, but it was a table with a lamp on it, with an antique lamp on it.
You sat on the table?
I sat on the table, and the lamp fell off.
You're joking.
You saw it happen.
It really happened?
Yeah. Like, I promise I was not like reenacting. Oh, oops. Oh, did I do that? Because if I did that, then okay.
Stop breaking stuff.
Oh gosh, and this is why I'm never invited anywhere. I embarrass myself so much in front of celebrities, it's not even funny. Like, I don't know what it is, but like whenever I see somebody that I, grew up watching or that I have, great respect for, I turn into an idiot. I saw Helena Bonham Carter on the red carpet, and I'm a huge, huge fan of Helena's, and I've seen every movie she's ever been in, every Tim Burton, every Harry Potter, everything she's been in, and she's like one of the only people that I was looking forward to seeing at the Golden Globes, and I saw her within like the first 5 minutes of being on the red carpet, and I turn, and she was right there, and I was not expecting her to be right there. And she goes, "Oh, hello." And I go, "Ah!" And then that's all I said to her. That was my experience.
But you get to go to the Emmys, which is great.
I do. I know. It was great. It's always a lot of fun.
And you took your grandmother as your date.
I did. Yes. Yeah.
How was that? Did she enjoy herself?
She did. Yes. We actually got to sit right next to Betty White, so she was very excited about that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. And the best part was I don't know Betty White. I've never worked with her really, and my grandma sure doesn't know who Betty White is.
Right.
But as soon as Betty White sat next to my grandmother, she leans over and she goes, "Hi, Betty. I'm Christopher's grandma." And Betty just kind of, made a grandma noise and nodded. And
what's a grandma noise?
Like, oh. Tune in to the next episode of Glee. Get it? Because it's Michael Jackson. And he says, hee hee. But I changed it to Glee.
You have a younger sister, is that right?
I do, yes, Hannah.
Now, she must go crazy for Glee. I mean, it's...
She really is not that impressed, actually. She has special needs, so she has absolutely no filter whatsoever, which is what I absolutely love about her the most. And whenever she's watching Glee, and I have a big episode, she always falls asleep during it. But if Mark Salling, who plays Puck, has an episode, she watches it twice.
Really?
Yes, because
she's got a big crush on him.
On Puck, yes. And I remember we had this huge, big Glee tour over the summer, and I called her up and I was like, "Hannah, do you want to come see Bubba on his tour?" And she's like, "No." And I'm like, "You don't want to see me?" She's like, "No, it's too loud." I was like, "Oh, okay. Are you sure?" She's like, "No, I have plans. I'm going to the park."
Yeah.
Blaine loves the mic. That is true. But as for his height, I mean, yes, there is a difference there, quite a bit, and usually I am not, attracted to people that are vertically challenged.
And you met Lady Gaga recently?
Yes, I did. It was probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life. because it was very intimidating because she's in a green room where we were speaking. I think it was the HRC, and so we met her backstage. And she's very intimidating because she was like wearing like a theme park, you know, like a big like Ferris wheel and like a little like train with people on it. And I didn't know what to call her. I mean, what do you call Lady Gaga? Is it Lady? Is it Gaga? Is it one Gaga? Is it two Gagas? I mean, is Gaga for short? I mean, is it Gagi? Is it a nickname? You never know. But she answered it because she reached her hand out and said, "Hi, I'm Gaga." And I said, "I can see that. I mean, I know who you are."
Right.
And then for whatever reason, I bowed. Maybe I thought she was royalty at the time because she's a lady and she'd have a crown type thing on. And I just got really close to her, like uncomfortably close to her, and I said, "I just want to let you know, nobody has talent but you. None of the new artists. Thank you for loving me."